I bought this stuff at Dollar General. More soap, longer lasting, the original soap pad. And got all this done. Steel wool soap pads. I get 10 of them. So far I used probably 4, I think. And I'll show you what I use it on. Walk right here. And then I bought this stuff at Dollar General as well. It's some type of tape. I thought it was masking tape. How wide it was. I'm like, yeah, I can use that. It's like almost like a tape on the outside, like a thicker kind of tape. It's hard to explain, but nice and soft and smooth. I got my towels here because I was drying off my horns. Got new horns for my Suburban. Paid like $10. No. What's did I pay for these guys? Went to the scrap junkyard today, and that's where I got them at the junkyard. Along with my new steering wheel column. So pretty much the SOS pad did a nice job on this. It was all rusted. I should have done a video and stuff, but I didn't really figure about it. Think about it. So with the SO pad, it really got all this nice and clean. So now I'm gonna get ready to go ahead and paint. And then all this down here, I got this messed up so I can paint from here on up. Is where I'm gonna paint to. And then you can see the steering wheel here. It didn't look like this before. I mean, this was all rusty and looking nasty. The steering wheel was all covered in dirt. And set this down real quick. This is what the steering wheel looks like. It feels good. It's nice and soft now since I took off the SOS pad. Cleaned it all up. I can go like this now. Not a single dirt. This thing was all covered in dirt and grease, I guess, or you want to say it. But, I mean, it did not look like this earlier. Then you realize when I see it with some water because I had to wash it really good. And I'm going to let this air dry for at least a few days before I install it into my new Suburban. Into my Suburban. This came out of, I forgot the year. It was a 88, 89 Suburban, maybe? Diesel. So, they don't have tilt steering, which kind of sucks. But, with my trust signal, this works. And that one works. My, didn't realize you can actually, replace these. Now I do know, this is what I got today, and as you can see, I got from Danner's junkyard. I thought it was always in Tiffin, Ohio, but here it's actually in Sycamore, Ohio, or something like that. It's just a little ways outside of Tiffin. No. So, yep, this is what I got for the Suburban. My beast. Don't know if I want to use the steering wheel or not. Damn, this stuff is good stuff. But I don't know if I'm going to use the steering wheel. I'm probably just going to use mine. Because, why not? But I will keep my tilt steering column as a backup. That way, I can replace what I want to do to my tilt steering. I can replace some of the parts I want. And also this one has the horn mechanism that works. Mine does not. Mine's missing all that stuff in here. So, this is going to help me out quite a bit. I can't wait. I'm all excited. And these horns are nice and loud. And I'm going to have cool horns. So with this, I'm going to paint matte black. It's going to look nice. I'm going to make it look pretty, I guess you could say. And then I'm going to have these just like they are. So that way the water can kind of drain out of it. Because I had to wash it really good. Because I'm going to kind of touch them up. And I'll give you guys updates on what that looks like when I'm done. It looks a lot better. I didn't have to do a second coat after all. I mean, it just looks pretty good. It's pretty dark outside now. But I tried to do my best. I didn't get up in there because I don't really care. Because it is what it is. So then, I came down here. Moved this up higher. And then I painted this all up. So far everything looks pretty good. And my blinker, what it does is, now this came out of another Suburban. I don't know what I talked about earlier. But I can't remember what year this Suburban is. I'm going to say between 80... I'm going to say between 84 and 88. Could be an 89. Had a dual headlight, diesel. I know, yeah, I did talk about that. Had a diesel in it. I should have did some more videos, or video, stuff like that, and show what this thing looked like. I didn't think about it. I just went ahead and got it. But my blinker, I had to hold it like that. And that's nice. My blinker is so wore out, you have to actually kind of press and hold it, and you got to hold down on it just to turn left, and it's aggravating me. So I finally went out and bought me a steering column, because now there's only this part. I know you can replace this part, which wait, sorry, I actually didn't know that. And a buddy of mine, Nate, and he's like, you know, you can replace that. I'm like, can you replace those? He goes, yeah, you can replace them. Go to your local AutoZone or Autoport Store and get them. I'm like, son of a B. But I was like, that's okay, but I need a new steering column anyway, because the horn mechanism is busted off in there. So now I get to actually have a horn. This is pretty cool. And then I think, yeah, my brights will be like this for my brights, as you can see. Like that. That's pretty cool. Well, I've been busting my butt, and my brother's been helping a little bit here and there, so he just got done soldering this up for me. I helped him, took this apart. He did all the work, and then we switched up my key switch to the new column here. And so everything looks pretty good. Found out my switch wasn't bad after all. It was just whoever had it apart before didn't really put it back together, and this was what I was missing for the horn to work, and probably more stuff to it.
I shall not. Now he knows how to steal cars now.
Pretty much. No, I'm just kidding. But it's easy work to do all this, and this is right here. Plugs into this part for my windshield wipers. Yay! That's all it is, windshield wipers. So this is what it looks like in a Suburban without a steering wheel. Sorry I didn't do everything else, but oh well. It is what it is. What is up, YouTube? Before I open my door and show you the final product, I don't know what happened. I'm redoing this again. I thought I was recording the process of putting the steering wheel in, but it got corrupted and I lost the footage. So that's why you see the one video before this, as I talked about it being installed. And I thought I did another video about more of this, but I guess I didn't. So guess what? There's the final product. The shifter is nice, steering wheel is nice. I used it off the other Suburban, as you see. Treasure signal, no tilt steering anymore. It's fixed steering. I'm not used to this because my gear shifter is like way up further up now. Because I'm used to having like be like something like that next to my steering wheel. So now it's like further away. But overall, came out good. Looks good. Now this is a between an 84. The way I was told, 84s to 88s or 91s will have a windshield wiper motor or module, which is now tucked up underneath here, which you can't really see it unless I can find it through my camera, because I can't really see. It's somewhere, I think it's right here. Yeah, so basically the two can plug in and I control my module with my one swipers. With my other one, I couldn't do that because it was going out. I don't know how the brick, it's in the garage. I think I tossed it in the trash already, but I don't know. So anyway, yep, it's all installed. Looks good. Got my key switch switched over from the old steering wheel to this one. I'm keeping my tilt steering. I'm going to rebuild it and fix it. Pretty good. Now I have my blinker working. On the other one, when we took it all apart, put it back together, we actually fixed this part. Now I have a horn, so it's awesome. So yep.